a story that broke yesterday. A lot of people are writing about, commenting about, so I want to do a quick video update about this story. Yesterday, Friday, in Navolato, Sinaloa, Mexican soldiers shot dead Jorge Humberto Figueroa, known as El Perris, or El 27, the 27, a top operator for the Chapitos faction of the Sinaloa Cartel. So I want to break down some of this story. So who's this guy? El Perris. Well, Perris, they call him a jefe de seguridad, a boss of security for the Chapitos. I would say a better way to say it in English, particularly, is a commander of the paramilitary forces of the Chapitos. Not really just a hitman or even a head of hitmen, but these are really paramilitary forces. He was known, among things, for being key in what they call the Culiacanazo, which was a mobilization of 700 to 800 gunmen in 2019 by the Chapitos in Culiacan, shutting down the city, fighting soldiers and forcing the Mexican government, after they'd arrested Ovidio Guzman, one of the Chapitos brothers, forcing the Mexican government to release him. A really crazy act, an insurgent act, or violent lobbying to force the government to release the detainee. We have this civil war inside the Sinaloa Cartel, which was caused by the Chapitos faction kidnapping El Mayo Zambada, the veteran kingpin of the Sinaloa Cartel. They say El Perris could also have been key in that kidnapping that happened in July 2024. In September 9th last year, the civil war kicked off between the Chapitos faction and the Mayos faction, and that's been raging at very heavy levels in Sinaloa for the last months. The death toll is crazy in this. There's more than 1,300 confirmed murders in Sinaloa. There's also a similar number of kidnappings, with most of those disappeared. And there's also been more than 1,000 arrests. And also the soldiers have shot down dozens of gunmen, like they shot dead yesterday El Perris. Now the government, this has been confirmed. It first came out, kind of leaked sources, that he'd been shot dead, and then has been confirmed today by Omar Garcia Harfuch, the head of the minister, the Secretary de Seguridad Pública, the head of public security in Mexico. He's confirmed this and talk about this as being a victory, as being a gain, showing that the Mexican government is fighting against the cartel figures. Now, it's notable that they shot him dead. The government says that the military went in there and were ambushed and attacked. Maybe that is what happened, how this went down. Or it could be that there was, going in to shoot to kill. That has been the case sometimes, taking the gloves off and really going there hard. But it could be well be the case with El Perris being a cartel figure, that he's not going to go down. He's going to go down fighting. He's not going to just hand himself in peacefully. So the Chapitos faction, which is headed by Ioan Guzman, one of the older sons of El Chapo, he's 41 years old, and he is now increasingly looking cornered, although he has also now formed an alliance with the Jalisco New Generation cartel run by El Mencho, and so this could strengthen him or find some way of getting forces up there. But he's looking increasingly cornered, and when you see although it's the military take down El Perris, not the Mayos, but the reason the military is able to take down El Perris is because they have less layers of security. A lot of the time these cartel figures are very hard to get because they have so many layers of security, and you saw the case of El Culicanazo itself, when they can mobilize 700, 800 gunmen in response to a crackdown. They can blockade streets with burning trucks and stop movement of military and so forth. But the Chapitos are looking more cornered, and Ioan is looking more vulnerable. But then we see this alliance with the Jalisco New Generation Cartel coming into place that could play a big factor. Another factor here is the question of the state police of Sinaloa, the city police. Historically, they're alleged to give them protection to the Chapitos, and that seems to be either less the case or they're less able to with so many soldiers in the city. And you have two of the brothers of the Chapitos. There's four main brothers in the Chapitos, so Ioan Archibaldo, Jesus Alfredo, sons of one mother, and then their half-brothers, Ovidio and Joaquin Jr. Now, Ovidio and Joaquin Jr. are in the United States, and they have come to some kind of plea, or at least Ovidio is coming to some kind of plea agreement, which should be detailed on June the 9th. He could potentially become a cooperator and give information about politicians. Some of this is speculated. We don't have this is concrete information yet, but it could give potentially information about politicians or people who are on the payroll, and this could actually threaten the security of Ioan himself and their own protection. So that also makes him vulnerable. But we'll see. Could this be the beginning of the end of the Sinaloa Cartel civil war, or is it just a new phase? We'll see. We'll come and check out more of my stuff. Go to www.crashoutmedia.com. Outward boom. Stay well.